day 6.
Yes.
And to just provide a recap of all the submissions made and the discussions happening over the past 5 days.
Wow, it will require great memory to do all of that. But certainly the defense is saying no retrial. The prosecution is saying there can be a retrial.
Table not turn and the crime not stop. Not stop, not stop, no. Tell me who's gonna.
Alright, yes, so welcome one and all, morning, evening, or good night, whenever you see this as usual. Yeah, man, so, we kick off the one with Real Dreem. Ease the pain. Yo, viewers, that song ya, trust me. And listen to that song ya, me I tell you, me happy, come share that one with you know. Very powerful song, me I tell you no. Yeah, man. And as you see me share, Vybz Kartel, Liar, Mr. Isat Buchanan, yeah, man. Today, as you know, was the final hearing, yeah, man, for Vybz Kartel at the Court of Appeal. And yeah, me have a local video with him. I come forward and I share him final word with you know. And me I come share that with you know and share some other things where me see come out today in the hearing too. Yeah, man. But differently still as me say, Real Dreem, easy pain. But happy viewers, we happy talk about that song. Yeah. Very powerful song. And me not lie. Me did have to come share this. So we kick it off with Peace Mother song yeah, and go another one.
And I ease the pain when the people keep calling. Youths them hungry. Table not turn and the crime not stop.
Oh no, I mean I say the man can represent for RyanmediaTV. Baddest TV. Yeah, that. Ryan Media. Bono.
Born in the street, trouble, foot, feet. If I hear the voice, I know the Prince I keep, I represent RyanmediaTV, the baddest TV out there. You see, pre, trouble.
Them dead, for the voice, I don't say I really pitch. I'm representing for RyanmediaTV. That is it.
And I life, you know me represent for RyanmediaTV, the baddest TV. I'm out.
No. Now let us come together. This thing can be much better. Put down the gun.
Alright, so boom, so viewers, so today, yeah man, the final hearing date. Yeah man, so Vybz Kartel and his co-accused Sean Storm, Madsus Cairo. Yeah man, them say yo, July the 31st is the deadline of when we will hear whether or not Vybz Kartel will be released or retried. Me not tell a lie. I mean alone the thing say yo, today it a go happen we are go hear the full story I find out if Kartel come and wrote today. Jano. Them say as you live you learn, so may I get to learn how the justice system works. So yeah man. So that. But differently still viewers, Vybz Kartel liar, it no look like say yo the man them both just win the case and done with it. The man them bring up Sir P name and again it look like the man them want clamp down pan Politricks watching the viewers and subscribers. Yeah man, I just recently was said this in the headline to is like them have a superintendent. I'm not sure who it is, but them I say him a Sir P look like the man them I try find out who is Sir P right now the real way and thing for. You know, me don't know what the case is, but I'm going to play that little clippings of viewers and making hear what Mr. Isat Buchanan I say about Sir P.
If when I made mention of the lady Whistledown situation, Sir P, Miss P, Lady Whistledown, they could probably all be the same. I don't know. But the danger of that is they are allowed to defame you. They are allowed to cast aspersions on your character. They are allowed to say anything. And the court is unable to regulate situations like that. So if the rights are to give effect, there must be some remedy to protect you.
Alive, we are prefer. Keep it and care it. Just like we prepare for good.
Alright, so viewers, me have some more of that video where me I'm going to show you Mr. Isat Buchanan I talk about the Vybz Kartel court case overall and everything what happened plus what happened today upon the final day. And as you see me share that we do know with him I talk about Sir P is like Mr. Isat Buchanan want put local pressure upon Sir P and make people say yo Sir P are one of the main factor why a retrial cannot go on because the things them him say about Vybz Kartel and Sean Sam. And that me really I get from writers or still in viewers. So me say me I go share that with you too. But otherwise from that me have the full video where me I go share with you where I talk about the case. But me happy viewers, me can't see a big bad song like this drop and no at least get a look a small review and no come show my viewers. Song like this, trust me, my love sit down and hold mates to song like this. Whereas when you speak out, you don't know. Me not gonna say just for garrison people, but for youths where I feel it overall. The song ya go for everybody. Yeah, man.
No, tell me who's gonna ease the pain when the people keep calling. Youths them hungry, table not.
Alright, viewers, so as me said, the artist I go by the name of Real Dreem. Yeah, man, and the song titled Easy Pain. That one is produced by T100 Records. Yeah, man, and every year Cartel tell us, say, yo, tell them Turbo. They can't hold up on a yeah, man, that same bad producer, the viewers and subscribers. Yeah, man, him produced that one, yeah, and as me telling the song titled Easy Pain, and you can hear Real Dreamer yarn out from the chorus, from the start of the song, viewers. I true me can't play the song fully out for the viewers because you really hear the youth are holding vocals in that one, yeah, me I telling the viewers. Me know a big song from here, big song. And that song, yeah, big tune. No go round thing.
Turn and the crime not stop. No. Now let us come together.
Judge and know me can't stop chant and say bad song. Yeah, man, Real Dreem, one them, man, we need to. We have to come together. Viewers, that song, yeah. You see, if you feel like a joke me I make, when you pause this video, look where you there in that video, cause I know no one hear what I'm going for Vybz Kartel thing, but pause the video. First thing first, click the like button. But you can go check out that song itself. The link there on the flap, just click the link and it go over there, then you can come back to this video. But listen to the song, viewers. I want to hear how the youth sing tune and make you know so we need to come together as one. We need to put on the crime and the violence in the country. Start help out each other. Start look out for each other. From we can do that. Me not tell a man say, yo, for put a cap where it can't reach or force yourself to do things to people. But we need to stop kill off each other. We need to stop hurt each other upon the earth because we there for each other. Yeah, man, we there for each other. If we are kill off one another, who are there for easy pain? Nobody at all. And we have to take in some more of that song. Because that song, as me tell you, powerful as fuck. Sorry, my bad word, but me just have to chant one this one.
This thing can be much better. Put down the gun, the war, cause a life we a prefer. Keep it and we care it, just like we treasure people.
As me telling you earlier, the DJ are telling us to look out for each other. Yeah, man. Treasure each other life, man. Alright, this say it there, man, cause the bigger heads now look out for we, you know. We have to do it for ourselves. Yeah, man. Remember that.
Turn big top shot and me no dopey maker. Feel it to me heart when me see on the stretcher, tears come to me heart.
So tell me, who's gonna ease the pain? Yo, viewers, I try and like the singer, you know, but as me tell you know, big bad song. Who is gonna ease your pain? You know, hear a Real Dream I yarn to another one of viewers. Me not just want, hear me telling about that song and just keep that song, you know. I want to check out that song out self. Because, viewers, Real Dream and Michael know so we have to come together as one, you know. Because guess what going right now, the people them over we will for you take care of with the right way. Them now look pan way. Yeah, man, we for you fend for own, and we have to help each other out here. Yeah, man, the man who cut to land. I don't want to look pan him as a land man. I want to look pan him as one and the brother them too. Cause guess what go on? Him have a dead here, so I go and do what him have to do for make ends meet like anybody else. You get me? And when we are go through our sufferation, nobody none there the same way him a go through film thing, same way me go through my thing. Me nah help you go through your little thing, you nah help me go through my little thing. Who's gonna ease your pain? Viewers, I want to listen to that song, yeah. Very powerful song, viewers and subscribers. Check it out, you know.
Can I me burn out pagans, run with them. I said, who's gonna ease the pain when the people keep calling?
It is the final day. It actually roll over into day 6.
Yes.
And to just provide a recap of all the submissions made and the discussions happening over the past 5 days.
Wow, it will require great memory to do all of that. But certainly the defense is saying no retrial. the prosecution is saying there can be a retrial. There was a breach of the fair trial right, which was the central issue of this case, and whether or not the court can order retrial in the circumstances. Certainly for the defense, we would have presented affidavit evidence, which was a plethora of documents. As you can see, it went over into day 6, and even at the end of day 6, there were so many documents that the court was inundated with information that they now have to go through. I just wish to make clear that because of this, it is one of the reasons why the court now has to go through the information and have a written judgment, because this is a high public interest matter, and so the explanations coming from the court will be of great value.
Something in your submissions that you made that I heard you present was saying, they were suggesting the prevalence of these kind of murder cases. Another thing that you had mentioned, breach of constitutional rights, and also public interest. Do you think those in that submission, I think it holds any weight, or will it affect any decision made?
In terms of the prevalence of the offense, the prevalent Jamaica is a high crime society. It's recognized. There is resource in terms of information that puts Jamaica as a high crime society. I think what we need to appreciate is that when it comes to constitutional rights, it shouldn't be taken lightly. And so if we're to give effect to the rights, it has to be on a spectrum. So while it is, I'll just say, the prevalence of the offense, it has to be weighed with the presumption of innocence. The circumstances of the court resources, the length, all of these are things that when it comes to the interest of justice. For instance, we have at least 744 cases this term alone at the Supreme Court where these persons either need to be on bail or want their matter pushed forward. If the court has to push back, those persons are going to be in a position where they'll be crying to the court about delay. We have many issues within our justice system. We're not perfect, we're a developing country, but what this case shows is that we can, from the defense bar, that's the Bar Association, the prosecution side, and the judiciary, give advice to the legislators in terms of how to put in statutory safeguards to ensure that certainly for a retrial like in England, the limit is 2 months, and we've gone beyond that.
Let me get 2 months. Can I ask you what's the,
sure.
If you spoke to your client and what is feeling on the progress of the case?
Certainly, in terms of the progress of the case, the client is anxious. There's not much you can tell a man who wants to get out of jail as to why is it being delayed or anything like that. It is a continuing breach, and that, as I said, that's certainly where it is. And so I have no comforting words for my clients, save and to say that the court has now made it clear that they're mindful of Mr. Palmer's illness, they're mindful of the length, and that certainly they have given a time, as in the maximum time that they will be able to write the judgment and be able to hand it down.
As you mentioned before, and the judge had alluded to a lot of cases, as I mentioned, 700 that are awaiting response in the system. Do you think that this case can be pushed, will be pushed, that will be affected by the delays and all of that?
This case? Yeah. I don't even know to respond to that. My response is always God on time. This case is finished. I from the defense bar, fresh justice is something that a concept that we ought to be looking at in terms of trying to ensure that persons who are put before the court for the very first time, that their matters don't fall into the position that the appellants are in this particular case. So in terms of pushback, the judge did make it clear that there will be some pushback for other cases to ensure that in light of Mr. Palmer's illness, that they get the judgment out at the fastest possible time. And the blame is now at the hands of the prosecution and the defense, because we inundated them with paperwork, which was my defense is it was necessary to do so.
Are you confident in what you really
I'm always confident. It's God on time. I only speak positive to the universe.
Anything else you want the public to know?
We are at a time where constitutional amendments are being spoken about. It is your right to know your rights. The Constitution is the only safeguard against your interests and government. Don't lie carelessly and take it for granted, because it could be you.
You mentioned something earlier, not you specifically, but that the charter should not be empty promises. Do you understand on that here?
Well, if it says you have a right to life, it is a promise that the charter is saying that right will be protected. And if unfortunately it is that you have lost your life, how it is that if it's by the state, how the state guards it, how the state gives effect to it. Same thing, your freedom of expression. The media has a right, which is why the court has made provisions so the media could come and observe, so that they can disseminate information. These are promises to the Jamaican people, to the citizens, and if these promises are to be kept, it is only the court that can give effect to it, because state actors will breach it. Your citizens, the Constitution makes provision under Section 13.5 that horizontally a citizen can breach your right. It is the court that you go to say my right is being breached. When I made mention of the lady Whistledown situation, Sir P, Miss P, Lady Whistledown, they could probably all be the same. I don't know. But the danger of that is they are allowed to defame you. They are allowed to cast aspersions on your character. They are allowed to say anything, and the court is unable to regulate situations like that. So if the rights are to give effect, there must be some remedy to protect you, even from...
Alessandra Beach, attorney at law for the first and second appellants, Sean Campbell and Aditya Palmer. We are happy that the information is now before the court for them to give their mature consideration. We admit to have inundated the court with a plethora of documents, volumes, and so we know that they would need time to take all of that into consideration. There are lots of reports, a lot of affidavits. We believe that we put forward all that was necessary to establish our client's case and their wish to not be retried in this matter. Well, that's the thing. It has to be considered in the round. So there are lots of factors that we have to take into consideration. It's really a balancing exercise, and what weight is given to each of the factors separately and cumulatively is a matter for them now, given the evidence that is before them. The length of time, the seriousness of the offense, and the constitutional issues which we hope and which we urge to be brought to the forefront, given that our system espouses constitutional supremacy. So we urge the court to start with the constitutional considerations. Well, in all matters where a retrial is ordered, they would treat it expeditiously. That is the general principle. We cannot say what caused the delay in the two matters that you have mentioned, which are the Hamilton and Taft matters. We hope that, and we know that the court will take these things into consideration when they are deciding whether or not this matter should go for a retrial, given the status of those matters that have already been sent to retrial and how they have been advancing through the court system and the pace at which they have. As you note, no trial date has been set. For one of them, a bail application is upcoming, and that is just now after some time has passed. So those are considerations for the court to grapple with when they consider whether or not it would be in the interest of justice to order a retrial in this case.